Statistical hypothesis testing is a powerful tool used to make inferences about a population based on a sample of data. The process involves setting up a null hypothesis, which represents the status quo, and an alternative hypothesis, which represents the opposite of the null hypothesis. We then collect a sample of data and use this sample to calculate a test statistic. The test statistic is then used to determine the probability of observing a sample as extreme, or more extreme than the one we have, assuming the null hypothesis is true. If this probability, also known as the p-value, is less than a predetermined level of significance, usually 0.05, we reject the null hypothesis in favor of the alternative hypothesis. If the p-value is greater than the level of significance, we fail to reject the null hypothesis. It's important to note that rejecting the null hypothesis does not prove the alternative hypothesis, it just means that there is not enough evidence to support the null hypothesis. There are many types of statistical hypothesis tests, such as t-tests, chi-square tests, and ANOVA tests, each with their own assumptions and uses. It's important to choose the appropriate test for your data and research question. In conclusion, statistical hypothesis testing is a powerful tool used to make inferences about a population based on a sample of data. It involves setting up a null and alternative hypothesis, collecting a sample of data, and using a test statistic to determine the probability of observing the sample assuming the null hypothesis is true. If this probability is less than a predetermined level of significance, we reject the null hypothesis in favor of the alternative hypothesis. Thanks for watching our latest episode of Statistics in 2 Minutes. We hope you enjoyed learning about hypothesis testing. Remember, if you don't subscribe to our channel, you might as well be a primitive algorithm in a world of machine learning. So hit that subscribe button and join our community of AI enthusiasts. And if you are feeling extra generous, hit the like button too. It's like a self-driving car, the more likes we have, the more we can learn and improve. See you in the next episode.